It's so good to see you all here. And I think for some of you, you probably haven't been here for a very long time, have you? So welcome back. It's good to see you. Now, you've each got your blanket here at Families at Four service. So we'd really ask you to try and stay on your blanket as much as you can. If you've got a little one that's a little bit wriggly and perhaps needs to stretch their legs a bit, then feel free to maybe take them to either one of the back here, or if you need to go out for a few moments, that's fine. But anyway, how are we all today? We good? Yeah? Well, what we're going to do first of all, everybody, is we're going to pray. And we're going to thank God that we've been able to come to church together today and to worship him. So let's put our hands together and we'll bow our heads. Here you go. Dear God, we thank you that we can come together here to worship you as a family. And we thank you that we've been able to come into our church building today. Amen. All right, well, we are going to start with a song, with some worship. So if you can get up on your feet, that'll be great. We've got the words on the screen, and we've got some action angels that are going to come and help us with the actions.
God, you made our big blue sky. You made the oceans deep and wide. God, you made the trees so tall. And your love is bigger than it all. God, you're bigger than big, stronger than strong. Yeah, you're mightier than mighty, louder than this song. Your love for me stretches farther than far. God, you made our big blue sky. You made the oceans deep and wide. God, you made the trees so tall. And your love is bigger than it all. God, you're bigger than big, stronger than strong. Yeah, you're mightier than mighty, louder than this song. Your love for me stretches farther than far. I can't imagine just how big you are, just how big you are. Oh.
My fault. There we go. There we go. Now, if you were here, or if you saw on the TV, last Sunday morning, Adam was up here leading. Because last time I did this, I like to walk about, which means all of our lovely people at home are looking constantly to where I'm going. So I'm in my hula hoop. I'm secure. Okay? I'm not going to go anywhere. Now, it's time for our memory verse. So in your box, you will have a piece of paper that has the memory verse on it. Okay, it's got a little stone on the front, and it has our big word, which is miracles. Hi, Zoe. Hello, Joshua. Great to see you guys. In we come. Okay, have we all found our piece of paper that says miracles on it? And it's going to come up on the screen as well if we're at home. Okay, so this is our memory verse. And on the way home, when we leave today, as you leave the building, Rachel and Florence will ask you the big question of, do you know the memory verse? And you can be like, yes, I do, because we're going to learn it right now, okay? So on your way out of the building, you can then get some sweets, because we all need some sweets. I realise I'm moving my hula hoop, which just doesn't really help, does it? I need to... It's tricky, this. It's tricky standing still. Okay, so now, some of us are good readers, some of us are little readers, but we can all try our best. So I will read it, and then we'll read it together. Okay? So our memory verse is that Jesus did miracles to show us that he is God. And it's from John 20, verse 31. Can we try and say that all together? 1, 2, 3. Jesus did miracles to show us that he is God. John 20, verse 31. Brilliant. So, if you're watching on TV, next time you come into the building, you can win some sweets. If you're here today, then when you leave the building, if you can remember it and you can say it to Rachel and Florence, they'll give you some sweets. If you think, I'm quite little, Naomi, I can't really read, then you could say 20, 31. You could say John, okay? Try and find a key word in there that you can focus on. Say Jesus, okay? But if you think you're a little bit little to learn the whole verse, then you could say Jesus or you could say John 20, okay? And then, or if you're quite big, if you go to school, then we can try and learn as much as we can. So shall we say it one more time all together? And then I think we'll do something else. I don't know what we're going to do. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Jesus did miracles to show us that he is God. John 20, verse 31. Brilliant. Karen, what are we now doing?
In a game.
I'm doing a game. Here we go. Right. This is the problem when you don't really know what's happening. Okay, so for our game. Now, obviously on the TV, Josh and I have been doing some very silly games. Okay, so Josh isn't here today, but he will be playing along at home. Okay, but for our game today, we're thinking all about a boat. Okay, now how many of you have ever been on a boat? Hands up, have you ever been on a boat? A couple of us, quite a lot of us have been on a boat. Okay, so apparently when you are on a boat, there are different areas of the boat. Okay, we might learn something new today, you don't know. So if I say port, you're going to move to the right of your blanket. Okay, so let's all stand up on our feet. If you're at home, you can use your whole room. Okay, up on our feet for me. And we are going to see who is the quickest family. Okay, some of your blankets are a bit small, so you might just be able to jump. Some of them are a bit bigger, so you might need to do a couple of steps. Okay, so we'll do some practice rounds. So if I say port, you're going to go to the right, which is my left. So we're going to go port. Okay. If I say starboard, you're going to go to the left, which is my right. Starboard. Is that right, Adam? No? Okay, well, port, starboard. Okay, let's forget lefts and rights. Port. Forget the hula hoop. Port, starboard. Okay, there we go. We've got our 2 directions. Don't worry what direction they're in. But let's try again. Port. Port. Okay, starboard. Port. Starboard. Port. Starboard. Port. Starboard. Port. Starboard. Port. Okay, cool. We got that bit. Okay, then I think on a ship you get some people, don't you? So you have a captain. So when we have a captain, we need aye, aye, captain. Can I see it? Aye, aye, captain. Aye, aye. Right, we need to work on that, guys. Okay, don't worry. Now, the captain has a wife. Okay, so when you have a wife, then you go, woo. Can we see that? Woo. Some of you really aren't. That's okay. Don't worry. We're going to practice. Right, so we've now got 4 things. We've got port, starboard, captain's coming. Oi, oi, captain. Captain's wife. Woo! Okay, there we go. Now, when you're on a boat, you've got to keep it clean. Okay, so we've got to scrub the decks, clean the decks, swab that floor. Careful not to get carpet burn. Health and safety. Rub that floor. Now, we've got to climb a ladder. That's called the rigging. Don't know why, but we climb the rigging. Climb the ladder. Scrub the decks. Climb the ladder. Scrub the decks. Captain's coming. Oi, oi, captain. Port. Starboard. Now, are we ready? I don't know why we have this in this game, but in this game we have a thing called dead ants. Apparently on a boat you get dead ants. So, on your backs, arms up, legs out, give yourself a wiggle. You got yourself some dead ants. There we go. Okay, right, are we ready? So, we need to see the quickest family, okay? So, mums, dads, you've got to get moving. Otherwise, you're going to let your team down. Okay, so are we ready? Who is going to win? It won't be as fun against me, I know, because I'm not Josh. But are we ready? I've got to remember them. We'll go through them all to practice, and then we'll start the game. Starboard. Port. Dead ants. Captain's coming. Oi, oi, Captain, climb the rigging. Captain's wife, whoo, scrub the decks. Very good, you guys are good. Okay, I'll be ready. I'll be ready. I'll be warm. I'm warm. Okay, whew. It's like doing exercise this, isn't it? Right, I'll be ready. Now, don't copy me, because I might do it wrong. Port. Starboard. Scrub the decks. Captain's coming. Oh, okay. Very good, very good. Right, Karen, can you be my lookout? Yeah. When we've got a slow family who aren't cleaning the decks hard enough, they need to take a seat.
They need to take a seat, okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's just the rules, okay? I'll be ready. I'll be ready. Port! No, I said don't copy me! Okay, that's port. Don't copy me. Are you ready? 1, 2, port. Starboard. Scrub the decks. Climb the rigging. Captain's coming. Oi, oi, Captain. Captain's wife. Woo! Dead ants. Dead ants. Who can get down? Dead ants. Very, very good. Karen, was anybody not being a dead ant?
Unfortunately, I think Hendrik let the Smiths down.
Hendrik! I'm so sorry, Joshua, Zoe. Don't worry, you were being very speedy, okay? We'll have a conversation with Dad later. Okay, everybody else up on your feet. Are we ready? Are we ready? Dead ants! Captain's coming! Scrub the decks! Climb the rigging! Dead ants! Karen, are they all dead?
Oh, the Hansons, I'm afraid.
Oh, no!
Were last there.
Hansons, don't worry.
Sorry.
We'll come and get you in a bit. Okay, let's do a couple more. On our feet. On our feet. Are we ready? Are we ready? Aye, aye, Captain. I'm enjoying this way too much, guys. Okay, are we ready? 1, 2, 3. Starboard. Port. Scrub the decks. Climb the rigging. Scrub the decks. Climb the rigging. Scrub the decks. Captain's coming. Thank you. Well done. Well done. That was good. Well done. Guys, you've got to join in, okay? Scrub the decks. Climb the rigging. Scrub the decks. Climb the rigging. Port. No, that's port. Starboard. Dead ends. Karen, are we done?
Yeah, I can tell you which family was super quick.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fastest family.
I have to give it to the ones at the front here.
Brilliant. Well done, guys. Can we get a round of applause?
Hannah and
well done.
Emily.
Very well done. Okay. Whew. Right, well done if you joined it at home. Karen, now what are we doing?
We are now going to do a song, Create a God.
Whew. Right, okay. We should plan this better, Karen. We really should. Whew. Okay, are we ready for a song? Can we do that, guys? Yeah? Do we think we can do another song? Okay, up on our feet. Oh, it's me again.
You put the stars in outer space. You put the freckles on my face. And all the fish that swim and all the birds that fly were made from your incredible imagination. Creator God. That grows and all the leaves that fall, part of your amazing plans for this creation. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. We celebrate you. A heart in everyone, and all the music played and all the dancing done reminds us that we're made to be creative like Creator God. we celebrate you. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. We celebrate you. We celebrate you. We celebrate you.
That's great. Oh, thanks, Naomi.
Are we sitting down now?
You can have a rest
right, good.
and get some breath.
Good.
Right. So what we're going to do now, everybody, is on the screen, we're going to watch one of the Saddlebacks videos about our story that we're looking at today. So look at the screen, and here we go.
Stories of the Bible. Jesus calms the storm. This is Jesus,
Heyo!
who is the Son of God and the Savior of the world. While Jesus was on earth, he taught everyone about God's love and healed people from their sickness. He did many miracles like walking on water
Oh my gosh.
and even raised people from the dead.
Wahoo!
One day, after preaching to a crowd of people, Jesus said to his disciples, "Let's cross to the other side of the lake."
You got it.
So they got into a boat and started out. Other boats followed him too. And as they sailed across, Jesus fell asleep.
Uh-oh.
But soon a fierce storm came down on the lake. The boat was filling with water and they were in real danger. The disciples went and woke Jesus up, shouting,
Hey, Jesus, wake up!
"Save us! We are going to drown! Don't you care if we drown?" Jesus responded, "Why are you afraid? You have so little faith." Then he got up and rebuked the wind and waves, saying,
Shush, shush.
"Silence, be still." Suddenly the wind stopped and there was a great calm. Then he asked them, "Where is your faith?" The disciples were terrified and amazed. "Who is this man?" they asked each other. When he gives a command, even the wind and waves obey him.
So that was the story of the calming of the storm. What we're going to do now is we're going to have a go at retelling that story, and you're going to help me. So inside your box, you should have one of those wavy, ribbony things. So what I need you to do is, kids, if you could hold that. Don't wave it just yet. You're going to need to wave it when I say. But you're going to help me create a little bit of a storm effect in a moment. So, while you get those out ready, I'll just see, and then we'll start. That's great. Okay, so we've got a boat here. So I'm going to bring my boat to the front. There we go. Very quickly, I wonder if somebody could tell me, what did Jesus do in the boat? Can you remember? Yeah? What did he do, Isabella? Oh, before that. Fell asleep, you didn't. Right, Naomi, I need you. Right. Naomi is going to be our Jesus in the story. So,
It's a bit above my pay grade, but I'll
we
try.
can do
I'll
this.
try.
So,
I'll
right,
try.
one day, it was beautiful, it was sunny, it was just really, really nice. And Jesus and his friends, the disciples, were going out in the boat. It was such a lovely, warm day that Jesus relaxed and fell asleep, fast asleep in the boat. Well, anyway, Jesus, the disciples and the friends carried on going out in this boat across the lake. But things began to change. The sky got a lot darker. The waves started to get a little bit bigger. and it started to rain. Now, children, can you wave your ribbons? And most of you could probably, adults, you can just do the actions with me. I was about to ask you to sing, but I know we can't do that. Anyway, wave your ribbons for me. The rain came down and the waves went up. The rain came down and the waves went up. The rain came down and the waves went up. And the boat went wobble, wobble, wobble. Well, anyway, it got the storm. The sky was turning into a storm. And Jesus, he was still fast asleep. But the wind and the waves got bigger. Can you start waving them really hard? The rain came down and the waves went up. The rain came down and the waves went up. The rain came down and the waves went up. And the boat went wobble, wobble, wobble. Even harder now. The rain came down and the waves went up. The rain came down and the waves went up. The rain came down and the waves went up. And the boat went wobble, wobble, wobble. And stop. The disciples were getting a little bit worried. His friends were thinking, oh my goodness, we're going to drown. Our boat's going to get knocked over by the waves. But what was Jesus doing? He was still asleep. It was time to wake him up. They shouted, wake up, Jesus, wake up. Slowly, Jesus woke up. The disciples said, Jesus, look, we're going to drown. Look, the storm, we're in danger. And Jesus stood up on the boat. He put out his hands and he said, be still. And the waves went calm. The sky was calm. The wind had stopped and the storm had disappeared. And the disciples looked at Jesus in amazement. And Jesus said, didn't you know I'm always with you? And this story reminds me that actually Jesus is with us in the good times, but in those really, really rough times. And now I'm going to show you what I mean. So put your ribbons away. Thank you, Jesus.
Cool.
Thank you, Naomi. Let's have a little look at this. So when Jesus stood up in the boat and he said, be calm, he was in control and the storm completely stopped. And sometimes in life, we can feel a little bit like we're out of control, can't we? We can feel like we're in a bit of a storm, just like Jesus and his disciples were. What I've got 2 oranges. Why don't you tell the people in your family what the difference is between this orange and this orange? What's the difference? Have a little chat. That's right, I think you all said it. So this orange, Sophia, this orange has got its skin on, hasn't it? But this orange has had its skin taken off. Now I've got 2 jugs of water here, and we're going to put the oranges in the water to see what happens. So let's start with this one, which doesn't have the skin. So if I turn it so you can see the water better. There we go. Right, let's put that one into the water. Who can tell me what's happened to that orange? Yeah, it's sunk, hasn't it? It's gone right to the bottom of the water. Now, here's the orange with the skin. Let's see what happens this time. What's happened this time, Isabella? It's floated. The orange with the skin has managed to stay up where the orange without the skin has sunk right to the bottom. I'm going to get my hands a bit wet now. And sometimes, do you know what? I sometimes think of God's protection as a little bit like the skin around the orange. Because even when we're going through some difficult times, you know what? God keeps us afloat, just like the skin of the orange. It stops us from sinking, and he can protect us. So let's watch that again. So we put the orange with the skin in, and it floats. So let's see if we can remember that God is a bit like the skin of the orange. He can keep us afloat when we're going through a storm or a particular bad time. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
On. There we go. Brilliant. Thank you, Karen. So I thought in Kids Zone, after we've looked at our Bible story, it's really great if we spend time thinking about what this means for us. And we've got a brand new song today that we are going to learn some new actions. And it reminds us that God is with us wherever we go. I warn you now, mums and dads, it will be in your head for the rest of the day. It's a very cheesy song. The actions are really simple, and we're going to be reminded in our song that God is with us in the highs, in the lows, in the sea and on the land and everywhere else. So shall we stand up, and the action angels will come up and help me as well. And let's join in all together.
Are you ready for a big adventure out in the deep blue sea? Treasures are waiting us to discover, so dive in and believe. God knows and He hears, strengthens me every day. He loves and sends me out on a discovery. And wherever I go, God is with me wherever I go. And wherever I go, God is with me wherever I go. When waves of life crash all around me, I won't sink or drown. I can swim against the currents, 'cause He won't let me down. God knows and He hears, strengthens me every day. He loves and sends me out across the land and sea. And wherever I go, God is with me wherever I go. And wherever I go, God is with me wherever I go. Wherever I go, God is with me wherever I go. Wherever I go, God is with me wherever I go. You can search high and low like a submarine. God is with me. I will stand like a rock in a raging sea. Oh, 'cause God's with me. Yeah. And wherever I go, God is with me wherever I go. And wherever I go, God is with me wherever I go. And wherever I go, God is with me wherever I go. And wherever I go, God is with me wherever I go. Wherever I go, God is with me wherever I go. Wherever I go, God is with me wherever I go. God is with me wherever I go. God is with me wherever I go.
Here, grab a seat. Well done.
Excellent. Right, I think it would be a really good time to pray now, wouldn't it? As we've been reminded that God is with us wherever we go, and even in the troubled storms, He's still there. So I think we should say thank you to God for that. So let's put our hands together again. Can you do that? Brilliant. And bow your heads, and I will pray for us. Dear God, we thank you that you are with us wherever we go. And even in the stormy times, you are always there taking care of us. Amen. Fantastic. Now, children and grown-ups, what we've got for you now is your box time. So inside your box, there's a couple of things that you can do together as a family. First of all, there are some questions inside your box that would be really good if you could have a little chat with each other and try and answer those questions together. There is also a little pot of Play-Doh in your box, and you could have a go at maybe making a boat that Jesus and his friends were in, like the story. Or if you want to get a little bit creative as well, you can have a go at using some of the resources in there to make a boat. So you should have a little bit of a paper plate cut up, a lollipop stick, there are some stickers and some colouring pens, and you can stick on a sail and make your own boat to take home. And there is a little Bible verse to remind you of the story that you can stick on as well. So why don't you have a go at looking at those questions, making the craft, and having a go at the Play-Doh for a few moments. Yeah?
That swim and all the birds that fly were made from your incredible imagination. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. We celebrate you. You spread the ripples through the sea. You painted stripes on every bee, and all the grass that grows and all the leaves that fall, part of your amazing plans for this creation. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. We celebrate you. we celebrate you. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. We celebrate you. We celebrate you. We celebrate you. You put the stars in outer space. You pop the freckles on my face. And all the fish that swim and all the birds that fly were made from your incredible imagination. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. We celebrate you. You spread the ripples through the sea. You painted stripes on every bee. And all the grass that grows and all the leaves that fall, part of your amazing plans for this creation. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. We celebrate you. You put the heat into the sun. You placed a heart in everyone. And all the music played and all the dancing done reminds us that we're made to be creative like Creator God. We're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. We celebrate you. We celebrate you. We celebrate you. You put the stars in outer space. You pop the freckles on my face. And all the fish that swim and all the birds that fly were made from your incredible imagination. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. We celebrate you. You spread the ripples through the sea. You painted stripes on every bee. grass that grows and all the leaves that fall. Part of your amazing plans for this creation. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. We celebrate you.
Shall we have a warning?
You placed a heart in
One more
every
song and then it's time to go home.
and all the music
Make sure you
played
learn
and
that
all
Lemmy
the
verse.
dancing
If you
done
need to learn
reminds
Lemmy verse, you
us
get your
that
sweets on the
we're
way
made
out.
to be
Make sure
creative.
you've got that in your head.
Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world. Creator God, we celebrate you. Creator God, we're singing to the Creator God of all the world.
Obviously, keep it out. That would be great. And Naomi and the Action Angels are going to lead us in our last action song together. Okay. Let's stand up.
Well done. Sorry.
Jesus, you're my friend and I love you. You're with me when I'm down or when I'm buzzing around. Your goodness and your faithfulness, it blows me away. Wow, no one else can be so good to me. 'Cause you are my best friend. Lord, I wanna thank you, best friend. Really glad I know you, best friend. I wanna be with you. Whoa, whoa. Best friend. Lord, I wanna thank you, best friend. So much I wanna tell you, best friend. It's amazing that you're my best friend. Jesus, you're my friend and I love you. You're with me when I'm down or when I'm buzzing around. Your goodness and your faithfulness, it blows me away. Wow, no one else can be so good to me. 'Cause you are my best friend. Lord, I wanna thank you, best friend. Really glad I know you, best friend. I wanna be with you. Whoa, whoa. Best friend. Lord, I wanna thank you, best friend. So much I wanna tell you, best friend. It's amazing that you're my best friend. Everything you've done for me, everything you're doing, everything you're gonna do is so amazing. You died for me and rose for me, so I can live forever as your friend for eternity. I can't think of anything greater. 'Cause you are my best friend. Best friend. Best friend. Best friend. Lord, I wanna thank you, best friend. So much I wanna tell you, best friend. It's amazing that you're my best friend. Lord, I wanna thank you, best
right, Karen, is that it?
That's it.
That's
Thank you
it.
for coming.
Very well done, everybody. So, if you can make sure everything is in your box, and then if we can kind of leave the building in the way we came in. So, if you're at the front, if you would like to start making your way, put your box back on the pile, so it's in the dirty pile, and then the girls will be out in the welcome area to say your memory verse and give you some sweets if you would like some. Boxes back on the pile. That's it. Well done, everybody.
Oh,
And we
well
will
done,
see you all
Noah.
next
That was
time.
fabulous. You can take that home.
Show Mama.